Hey guys, welcome to the corner. It's Monday. See if we can get anybody up in here. I'm gonna silent my phone. I'm here. Hi Sharon. How are you feeling today? Hope you're feeling okay. Hopefully everything sounds okay. I've been having issues. We changed where my webcam stuff is. So now the microphone's just being an asshole. Hi Ellie. Hi Marina. Okay. So today we're gonna do some mini coin envelopes, and I'm also going to be working on making a journal out of this bag right here. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we goes. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna we're gonna do some coin envelopes and a couple other things, and then I'm going to make a journal out of this bag here. That's gonna be the cover and whatnot. So yeah, I love this bag. So, and it's glittery. It's got glitter all over it. As you can see it. It's super pretty. Oh yeah, I think we're getting ready to get a storm too. I heard thunder for like last hour, so we'll see. I hope your headache goes away, Emily. I've actually been dealing with one for like 3 days, but I think it's more my sinuses. And I've got eye doctor appointment tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, did you? How'd the treatment go this morning? Did it go well? Hope it did. I have to keep moving over to see my screen because my screen's a little bit further away this time. Squirrel says hi. He says have fun without him in the live. I'm like, yeah. Hang on a second, I got blow my nose. Okay. So, let's see. One of the envelope sizes that we're going to make is going to be like 3 by 1.5 or so. They're small. Oh, my sinuses are killing me right now. Hopefully Pixie doesn't want to go outside to potty because I've tried taking her out 3 times and she didn't go. My luck, as soon as I start, she's going to want to go. So I made the most awesome page of my scavenger hunt journal, and the AC blew my pages together and ruined my page. I am beyond pissed. I'm so mad. I'll show you the picture of it. I'm going to try and fix it, but I don't know if I can. But I'm a little pissed. But I posted the picture in the Art Bar group, but that's the page. And the damn AC blew the page and it stuck to the other page. So now I don't even know if I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad. Hi, Dorinda. Nice to see you. Hi, Holly. Nice to see you. So we're gonna. I've had a lot of these paper pads for a while, so I'm gonna make envelopes, some like bigger envelopes, and some coin envelopes. I like making some that go inside my journals. They're a full sheets, like a full size, but they're fun to make. So I'm just gonna play for a little while today, and then I don't know. Squirrel won't be home until after 8 o'clock, so yeah, I got bored of sitting here, and I decided, well, I'll just go online. I'm live, so okay. Love flamingos, so I'm gonna cut these down. I also have sizes that you can do to put in your pocket letters, so I'll probably do a couple of those. Let's see here, which one are we gonna do first? Okay. Well, I think we'll do this one first. We're going to do the tiny one first. I can figure out where it went. Oh, right here. I know. I didn't realize that, like, I seen one. I know Emily was on a little bit ago. Mary was on earlier. I looked, I didn't see none on mine when I refreshed, but I don't know. So with this one, I'm going to cut it at 3.5. Let's see, how do I want that? Yeah, okay. So we'll go 3.5 this way. It's hard to remember which way to go when you got directional paper. So, and then we have 4. Okay. So this one I'm going to get 3 out of this. This is a thinner piece of pattern paper. It's not like the thick cardstock. We got 3 at that one. And then I'm going to make one that is going to be a little bit bigger. So we have this one. I think that's the one. I don't remember. Well, we're just going to do it the other way. So if you have 6x6 paper pads, this is an excellent way to use your scraps if you don't use them. I have like, I don't know, 10 pads of the 6x6s, but I don't really use them that much. So I'm going to be making a bunch of these up and doing them in some of the giveaways and flocker swap and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Ray. Hi, Jan. Nice to see you. They've been saying it was going to rain here for like weeks now. I got my score tape, my envelope punch board here. If you have one of these, you don't have to have one to do what I'm doing, but they're nice to have. It's fun to use. Zoom in a little bit again. Just slide this over. There we go. Hi, Kathy. Okay, girl, take a nap. Hi, Patty. Nice to see you. So on the envelope punch board, it gives you a card sizes, and it tells you like if depending on what card you want. So a gift card size, your paper has to be 5 by 5, and then it tells you the score line. So it goes all the way up to like bigger sized cards. I really need glasses, so I'm trying to see things. All right, so. Alright, so we're going to do I guess this one is going to be, I guess I got to trim it down to 5 by 5. So give me a second to trim that down. Okay. That one goes with that one. I usually do them without my punch board, but this one, I just like following the punch board because it's got the lines I can follow. These are fun to make. There's several ways to make them like mini envelopes. I got a whole bunches. Hi, lady. Oh, they're nice, but you don't have to have one. If you have a scoreboard, you don't need this. So, like I have the Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I don't even have to have this to make the envelope punch, like to do the envelopes. It has different sizes and where to line up so you can do angled, whatchamacallit, angled scores. But yeah, if you can get if you don't have a scoreboard, scoreboards are nice, but you don't have to have one again. You can do everything without it. So where's, okay. So with this, it comes with like a little tool here. Hi, Carrie. I just started. Emily. Yeah, the scoreboard, you don't have to have this if you got a scoreboard. I'll show you how to do the smaller ones on a scoreboard. This one is actually nice because it has, if you ain't got a corner round punch, if you slide your paper in there, it rounds your corner. Oh, okay. If you slide your papers in there, let me get it the right way so I can see what I'm doing. It rounds your corners for you. And Emily, I'm surprised you didn't say nothing about that bag. That's why I like this one, because it's got the corner rounder, and sometimes I forget where my corner punch is. And then underneath, all the little pieces drop out of there. And it's got a bigger one there. Oh, that's for up here. You do your indents there. Yeah, Stampin' Up! Yeah, I seen the Stampin' Up! One. Hi, Jody. Joey. Yeah, Joey. The bag. I'm making a journal after a while, too. I'm going to start on a journal, and this is going to be the cover. I'm just surprised you didn't make a comment about it earlier. It's so sparkly. Well, this is going to be the cover and the back cover. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to do 2 journals and keep this the cover and then do the back cover differently. I haven't decided yet, but yeah. It's so shiny. It's so shiny. Alright, so with this one, to make a gift card size envelope, your paper has to be 5 by 5 and you're going to score at 2. So I'm going to bring this all the way down to the 2. You punch it and then you score it here. You follow that line. Then you turn it, and that line you just made is going to line up with that tip that sticks out. So you line that up like that. You punch it and then score it. Watch me screw up on turn. I don't do tutorials with these. I've never done a tutorial with this. I've only used it maybe a dozen times. Maybe. Then you rotate it. You continuously rotate it around. Lining up that score mark that you just made with the tip sticking out. You punch it and then score it. And just repeat it until you get all the way back around to the side. And this is what you have. So let me move this out of the way. And when you punch it with them, you can actually save these little pieces here. And they, depending on your paper, but they make little cool tabs to go on pull tags and stuff out of like journal pockets and such. So just in case anybody, you know, a little extra thing that you can hold on to, right? Because we don't collect enough stuff. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. All right, so you got a long side and a short side. Excuse me. So the short sides are your top and bottom. So if your paper is directional, you want to have it go in the right direction when you do your top and bottom. So you just fold it and then fold your innards in. I was say, did I forget to crease one? But I found it. And that's how you're left with it, like so. Then what I do is I trim the edges off, like just a little bit off the end. On the long side, like that. So then when I fold it, it's not going to bend there. And then this side, I trim it down to, let's see, go this way so you can see it. You want to line it up. You don't want to trim it too far because you don't want to go away from that. So what I usually do is I just go maybe about a ½ inch in. When I fold my top and bottom down, put that in there. When I fold my top and bottom down, I want it to be just a little bit past that. So I usually go to about like there when I trim the next piece. So about a ½ inch to an inch. We'll see where I'm at. Actually, we're just going to make a line. Until, okay. It's easier just to mark it with a pencil so you know where you're going with it. If you use a pencil, you can erase it. I just made a little line there. Okay. Just gonna run that there. Alright. Slide that out of the way. Now your top and bottom, depending on how, if you want the flap out or in. I usually cut my flaps where it starts to curve up so that triangle piece will come off. And I like them to go like that, but I also like them to be stuck on the inside, like so. But depending on what you're going to put in there and how you secure the flap, it's easier just to have it on the outside. And I also trim this top piece. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I usually trim that top piece to give it more of a spot. If you're going to add brads for your closure, it's easier to do it now versus later once you get it all put together, because it's hard to get the brads closed on the inside once you got it all together. So let me trim these edges up. And what I'm going to do is just line up my cut line here. The corner piece is right there with my cut line. And just trim that off. And then I'll take my corner rounder and round them corners. And this one's going to be the bottom. So do the same thing on that one. Make sure it's straight. I don't want a candy wonky one. Alright, so move that out of the way, and I'm just going to use this to run my corners there. Yeah. Oh, nope, they won't fit in there. Of course they won't fit in there. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Alright. So, 1/4 inch side. Oh, of course. Pull that in and slide it in there to chunk the corners. Right now would be the best time to ink your edges. If you want to give it depth, ink your edges. I don't usually. Sometimes I do, but I'd have to go look for my ink, my stamp pen. I don't know where I put it. So we're not inking it today. Oh, cute, Lainey. I got some lady on Marketplace. My sister mentioned to her to get in touch with me. She was trying to sell some craft stuff, and it was like $20. And there was so much stuff in this box she gave me. And here's some of the brads. There were so many brads in there. So here's one of the envelopes that I made. But yeah, it's easier to get the brads in before you start doing everything. It's got a little heart and then a closure there. So yeah, these are small. This one is 2 by 3, I believe. Oh no, 2 by 2 3/4 it looks like. I like brads. I've actually got a flamingo sticker somewhere in the other room. Is what I'm going to use to close this one. So if you cut this part too short, you're going to get like a little opening. So you gotta, that's where you want to watch where you cut that. So you don't do that. That's my bottom, right? No, that's my top. Okay. So I don't usually use glue. I like using my score tape. Oh yeah, yeah. I was supposed to be showing Squirrel how to do this. He's at work though. Oops. But yeah, him and I are gonna sit down and make a bunch of stuff one night when we're just like chilling. Let's see, where's that at? There. I'm gonna run piece of score tape along my marks right there. This is where you decide where you want what one you want as the top and bottom. So I make a line here, so I know where the edge of that's going to be, so I know where like I'm going to glue stuff, but I always put a piece of score tape here. Make sure it didn't go too far over. Yeah. I always add one piece of score tape to help with just to secure it. And watch how far up you put it so you don't go over and it sticks to whatever, whatever's down there. And now I will get my, I love Fabri-Tac. So we're going to use my Fabri-Tac. Double-sided tape, you can find it on Etsy. You can also get it at, I think it's Michael's or Joann's. They got different size rolls. It's different. They come in different sizes. I have 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch. It just depends on what size. I usually go with a 1/4 inch and 1/8 of an inch, which is what this one is. So yeah, they just come in different sizes. I go through a lot of it. I'll send you the link, Lainey. Yeah, check Amazon. You'll get a better deal on Amazon, I think, whereas for on Etsy. And this is one I got from Amazon, and it wasn't that expensive either. It's only, I think it was only a couple bucks. So it's been like 3 years since I bought it, though. Wasn't crafting for a while there. So I love using Fabri-Tac because it doesn't leave no ripples in the paper. It dries somewhat fast. It smells really bad, but I like it. But I just like how it doesn't go all over the place. Patty, what? Here, son. Here's oh. Nice, Patty. Oh, yeah, Lainey. I'm sending you some. I got some of it out today. I'm going to try and get it out in the mail tomorrow. Still waiting for Pixie the vet to call me. So now I'm going to run just a little bit of glue down on the bottom there. Not much, because otherwise it's going to seep under there, and I don't want it to seep under there. So just a little bit on the edge. And just to make sure I didn't stick it to itself, put it there. I checked with my bone folder. Who's being funny, Holly? My mom crocheted. Oh. Oh my goodness. You guys, that's so funny. Okay, my brother made a comment to my mom about wanting a blanket, a crocheted blanket made. And wanted her to add a spot in there for his junk, so his junk would stay warm in the wintertime. Which was funny because he lived in Florida. So, as a joke, I was like, what's she going to be making you those for? She won't make me nothing. So my mom made me a pair of thongs, crocheted me a pair of thong underwear out of camouflage yarn, and she put a flower on them. It's the cutest thing ever. I have them still. They're in the bedroom. But yeah, they're so funny. So yeah, so there's a coin envelope. And to close it, this one I would just take and use a sticker right there. And now I'll show you how to close it doing the other option. So there's one. So I have this punch. You can just use a regular circle punch. I need a piece of cardstock or something to use. Give me a second. I gotta punch out some circles to use for the closure thing on my body. Ugh. Oh, that was so hard to do. I haven't even never used this one yet. Oh, maybe I did a couple times. I can't even see where this one goes in at. But ah, there we go. So I got a couple of those. I don't need that one. So I can. Oh man, thought that was too big. My brads are not that big. Give me a second, and I'll get a different punch. Ouch. Okay. If you guys hear the AC kick on and off, I'm sorry. We had to turn the noise cancellation off on the microphone because it's jacked up after we moved everything around yesterday. So I gotta tweak with it a little bit. Oh my god, I can't use these punches. It's so hard. Oh, there we go. There's one. Ah, there's two. These punches are so hard to use on watercolor paper. So that's what I'm going to use for those. And I need my pokey tool so I can poke the holes in them so I don't hurt my finger. You can use buttons, so you can sew buttons. You can get little buttons. I have dinky buttons I got. So you can use buttons to stitch buttons in there. So there's one hole on that one. I can't read chat while I'm poking. I just like looked over and I about poked my finger. Oh, the blue, oh, that blue, the one that made this, the one that made that, Lainey, they are, oh, hole protector things. I don't know what they're called. You can put them on tags. You can get it like stickers of them. And a trick, if you go to like Dollar Tree, they have the white clear ones, the sticker ones you stick on like your ring binder holes, you know? You can actually paint those and color them and just use glue to stick them down. I have a whole bunch of white ones. That's what I was used to do. I don't know what that punch is called though. I have had it for about 8 months now. Never really used it. So I got those two ready. So now we're going to, I'm going to show you how to make this a different way. Okay. Hopefully I don't screw this one up doing it this way. Okay. So let's see. Can't do that one that way, can I? Figure out my direction. Okay, that's the top. So this one I'm going to score at 4. Flip it around, and I'm going to score it at a half. So this will be the bottom, and this will be the top. Now on this one, I'm going to score it at, let's see here, 10 and a, let's see, 10, 1, 2, 2 and, is it 2.5? Now I'm going to score it at 2. Maybe. I gotta think about this for a second. Hang on, guys. Okay. I got it. Okay. So we're going to score it at 1.5, and then at 3.5. So let me write that down. So a 5x5 paper, you're going to score at 1.5 and 3.5. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to score for the top is going to be at 4 inches, and then the bottom you'll score at 1/2. So you score at 1/2, and then at 4. So then you have that. And what you're going to do is find your scissors, wherever they may be, because I didn't come prepared. I'm a bad spanky. I just had my scissors earlier, too. I don't know where. Oh, nope, not that pair. Where'd my pair? Where'd my scissors go? Okay, got them. Hi, Shell. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. I'm gonna try and bring up the chat on my phone so I can actually like see chat from sitting here and not having to keep getting up. Give me a second here, you guys. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. The chat on my phone so I can actually like see chat from sitting here. I gotta mute it. How do I mute it? Alright, there we go. Alright, now I can see the chat. Oh, no, I can't see the chat. I'm not even logged in on there. Well, crap. I guess I'll be getting up and looking. Okay. It's supposed to be a surprise, Emily. Alright, so on the back side of my paper, so this is the top. I'm going to mark it top so I don't get confused. So what you're going to do is this score line and that score line, you're going to cut this off, and you're going to cut that off, and you're going to do it on each side. So all 4 corners where the score lines are, where you got the box, you're going to trim that corner out. You're going to do it on both the top and the bottom. Burnish my edges. Get them lined up right. Oh, I'll be right back. Hello. Hi, yes. Sorry about that, you guys. I've been waiting all morning for that phone call. It was her vet. Did you tell everybody hi? Were you mad at me? Come here. Come tell everybody hi. That was your vet. Tell them hi. Yeah, hi. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Her vet called and I had to deal with that. Ugh. I've been waiting all day for that phone call. I called them at 8 o'clock this morning. So. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare y'all. Yeah, I gotta put her back on dry dog food, so they said that should help her with her not drinking water. So. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so now here's my envelope. The bottom, the top. And this one I'm going to put the brads in, so I want to do that first. I'm going to see where my top is, which is going to go there. And I want the bottom one to go right about there somewhere. So we're going to poke the hole there. And to do that, I'm going to fold this together so I line it up perfectly. Almost perfectly, maybe perfectly. And look for my hole punch. Oh, I have my eyelet center, but that's too big. Alright, so we're just going to wing it. Poke it. Watch me poke my finger. Okay. Got it started there and there. So the brad will go here. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put the brad in on this side so that when I open it, the pieces are blocked from that piece. Yeah. They want to introduce her into back into the dry dog food because she shouldn't be on chicken and rice more than just a few weeks, they said. So I don't know. And I guess we're going to use a pink. Do you want to use a pink flip-flop bread or a different colored bread? Ooh, wait, what's this one? Oh, that's a star. I got hearts, palm trees. What else do I got here? I got some pinky ones. Oh, we got popsicles. Oh, popsicle bread. I'm sorry. Pixie Louise. Goodness. I'll be right back, you guys. I guess she has to go potty. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Let me take her potty. Come here. Come here. Hang tight for baby duties. Be right back. She's in her chair. Okay. Let's see what we're going to use for. Let's see. We got flowers. Oh, we'll use a green flip flop. There we go. Stick this little flower behind it there. Maybe if my hole wasn't big enough. I guess my hole's not big enough on that. There we go. Alright. Then the pokey things some way. Let's turn that a little bit there. There we go. And since this is going over there on that side, there we go, like so. So I'm going to run my piece of score tape down this edge. I use score tape in a lot when I do my journals. Use it a lot. Shell. Shell says she has a dilemma. She needs coffee, but she's in bed and her bed's comfy. There we go. And so that is sealed shut. I'm going to run a piece of score tape across the bottom here. Now this size here will fit inside the pocket letter sleeves for pocket letters. There's a couple different sizes for that. I'm going to use my corner rounder to round these corners here. On this one. There we go. Find my center here where I want that to go. I'm going to poke that hole through. There we go. And we're going to just use a yellow brad on that one. That's why I don't drink coffee. It has always messed with my stomach. I've never been a fan of it. Back, I don't know, once or twice a year I might, but yeah, I'm not much of a coffee drinker. So now I'm going to open my bread, press them down, and finally the AC kicked off. I can actually hear. I'm going to cut a little strip of this to cover that up right there. So I'm just going to cut part of the flamingo. I'm just going to get my circle punch and do a quick circle punch and punch it out to cover it up. Okay, maybe I'll get my flower punch because I don't know where my little circle punch went. We're just going to do a flower punch real fast. Punch this out. Of course. That's too small. Double piece. Oh wait, that'll work. We're going this way. Maybe not. Maybe so. Nope, still two. Well. Alright, let's go like this. Here we go. I'm getting a message. Emily messaged me. Oh, Emily, the pocket letter is cute. Good job. Alright, so I'm just going to glue that on top of that so it protects the whatever from going on the inside. There we go. Make sure I get all the edges glued down. Have you guys been making paper beads? I did some with Lacey when she was here, and she'll be back here tomorrow night for a couple hours before bed, and then I have to go to bed. We have to go to bed early because I have to get up and work Wednesday, but she's only staying for the night and leave back in the morning. She's just coming down to get her car. So, oops, got some glue that's seeped out of there. Alright, so, make sure I ain't got no sticky spots. I gotta find my glue eraser. So that's how we have that. And then I have some pink embroidery floss here. Just gonna tie a little slip knot. Maybe. Oh, screw it, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. You want it to go around the top or around the bottom? We'll do this from the top. Alright, tie this around that. Oh, get back here. Come on. Come out. Thank you. Tie it out there. I'm going to trim that down so it's not sticking out on the edge. Pixie, don't start. Please. Okay. There we go. And then bring it around. Figure 8. And you can close your envelope. So you don't have to have a punch board to make the envelopes. And it's super cute, and they slide right in your pocket letters too. So you can do like 9 different ones and have different envelopes and something inside each envelope. So like if you're mailing a flat pocket letter and you have stuff that's loose that might fall out, you can stick them inside one of these so they don't fall out. Trim that string down. There we go. And then this one will close with a sticker right there. Now the next one, and my glue just seeped all over the place. Bye, Dorinda. All right, now for the super small ones, this paper is cut at 3.5 by 4. Make sure I got my directions here. Okay. So the first score line, make sure my paper is facing the right way, okay, is going to be at, let's see here. I gotta lay it down. Okay. There and there. Okay. There we go. So this one we're going to score at 3/8 at the bottom, and the top is going to be at, oops, wrong way. Let's see, 1.5. 5/8. So we're going to go score the top is going to be scored at 5/8. So you have your top and your bottom. And then we're going to score it at 2 1/8. Oh, no, wait. 2 1/8. No, 2 1/4. And then we're going to score it at, oh my God, that just scared the hell out of me. Pixie! 5/8. Girl, don't do that. Oh, you give me a heart attack. And this one, we're going to cut them edges. Oh my God, Pixie. That's enough. No. Enough. Just because there's another dog barking does not mean you have to. So you trim out all 4 of those corners where your score lines meet. Cut the corner pockets out. Sitting all here concentrating, and then she barks. Scares the hell out of me. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Anita. Nice to see you. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jenny. Nice to see you. I gotta move my mouse over here so I can actually like move it to where I can see chat. Okay. Score there. Or not score. Burnish our edges. Now on this one, when you cut your tops, you can angle it so it gives it a nice look when you fold it. So I'm just going to angle that in just a hair. And the same with the other side. Just a little bit of an angle there. You can see. So this, so your wider piece is going to go on the top. And we're also going to trim just a little bit off the top flap. And the bottom one, if you got a round punch, you can round it or you can just trim it off. So I'm just going to trim it on this one. And this one's going to be closed differently than how the others were. So let me put a piece of score tape at the edge, very edge of your flap on the larger side. slide that out of the way real quick. I guess I could have turned all them down at the same, or done them all at the same time. But, oh. So there's our top. Make sure it don't stick down anywhere. And the bottom. Bye, Emily. Hope you feel better, hon. Get some rest. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. So this one I'm going to poke a hole through. If I can find my little punch, give me a second here. I think I know where it's at. Well, I probably don't know where it's at because we moved stuff yesterday. No, I can't find mine. Oh wait, can I use this? Does this go small enough? Let me see. Let me see if my crocodile thingy goes. No, that's too big. Alright, we're just gonna wing it with this again. I don't wanna puncture nothing, so with this one, I'm gonna poke all the way through to the other side. Just gotta find where I want it. And then poke right through to the other side. And with this one, oh, I should have left that in the thread, in the needle. Okay. Turn my needle. So this one is like a little tag envelope one. Well, I'll take the needle on it first. Spanky. Let's try that again. Probably can't get it back through there now. You can make the closure any way you want. This way it's proven to be difficult for me today. There we go. All right. Now let's get you to the other one. There we go. That works. Like so. So then we have a little tag envelope. So that's the little one. And my little flamingo scrap. So yeah, so these are ones, this one's a little bit bigger than this one. So there's those. And also another way to do an envelope is figure out how far up you want how far down you want your flap to go. I did these a couple times. I'm just gonna score like 1/4 of an inch on each end. And on the top flap, I'm going to trim that off. Okay. Use my corner rounder to round that so I know which one's the top and which one's the bottom. And right here in the middle where that fold is, I'm going to notch out just a little bit of a V. Not much, just a little bit of a notch where that fold is. Fold them sides in where I scored it at. And then, goes like that. You're going to take your score tape or glue and just a small bead of it or strip of it on those flaps right there. I lost my score tape. Oh, right here. I'm going to do it on the shorter side so that way it doesn't stick off the edge right there. When I did pocket letters, this is how I would send a lot of the loose stuff that I had, so it wouldn't fall out. Or I have little teeny tiny Ziploc baggies I would use too, and jewelry bags and such. Line your edge up and stick it to it. There you go. And we have another envelope. What I like to do with these ones like this, you can cut that little flap off right there. I usually leave it so you know where to slide something. And on this one, what I like to do, let me find another piece of string here. I just like to leave a little bit of a tail and then wrap it around a couple times. And then do a little bow. Well, maybe do a bow. Really? Oh, really? Come on, man. Give me the rabbit ear. There we go. There. Now it's a little tight. Too tight. Dang it. There we go. That's how I like to do those ones. Just tie it up. Hi, Brenda. Sorry you're on strike. Did you get your soda? So there's several different types of envelopes. And we can actually make them smaller than this. Let me cut this piece down here. Oh, wow. That's insane. All right. All right, so this piece of paper is 2.5 by 2.5. I'm going to make an imaginary line down the center. Let's see. Well, more than an imaginary line. Whoops. Make sure I follow the right line. Alright, and what I'm going to do is take... Which way do I want this to go? Okay. I'll take... How do I want to do this? Hang on, I got to figure out how I folded it before. No, I can't remember how I folded it. Oh, man. Rats. I just did it earlier. Oh. Okay. Nope, I guess we're not doing that one because I don't remember how I folded it earlier to make it work. So, scratch that one. Oh, I would have been dumpster diving too. Yeah. Well, if they're anything like the old Michaels and stuff in Pennsylvania that I used to go to, they actually destroy all their stuff before they dumpster it. One lady was lucky to get a dumpster full of like 83 grab bags full of stuff she got from the Michaels haul that was in a dumpster that didn't sell. I think she ended up with like 60 some pairs of flip flops. That's a lot of flip flops. But yeah, she ended up with like tons of stuff. But yeah, I was just like, wow, insane. Try to clean up my mess here really quick before I start the next mess. Yeah, I have to have a test done where I can't have caffeine for a day and a half. I'm not happy about that one. Well, yeah, we'll see. Okay. So that's how you make some mini envelopes. And let me get out. The next task is going to be some other types of envelopes I like to do. Leave this out. Let me see, what kind of paper do I want to use? I guess we'll use some pretty papers. Oh, that one's not even open yet. That one's not open. Is this one open? Okay, we'll use some of this one. Well, I don't know which one I want to use though. trying to decide which paper I want to use for this envelope. Oh, I know. We'll use this one. This is one. I think this is one of the paper pads that Squirrel got me before he came up from Missouri. His first time in Hobby Lobby. Okay. All right. Guess we will do envelopes on these two because these can go inside the journal over there that we're doing. I'm gonna make for the auction, which is going to. We're doing the auction so that way, if somebody wins the giveaway, we're able to send international, the package international. So that's what the auction is for. It is basically for that. Oh, did you, Mary? Yeah, there was a couple girls. I've seen a lot, but yeah, that's cool. I could imagine having that many pairs of flip-flops. I would package them up and send them like overseas to, you know, or find somebody that needs them around here, but how big is that? Oh, that spine is big, so I can like 3. I need one more. We'll do this one. Okay. Hopefully I don't screw these ones up either. Ugh. Alright. So these ones are 12 by 12. Let me dig out my journal really quick so I can see how I did that. Ooh. I can't wait till we start decorating these things. Right now I use this as a catch-all for tons of different charms and stuff that I got. Tags and buttons and all sorts of stuff I've been collecting. Little safety pin looking things. This is going to be on a charm that hangs off from this journal. And then here's another one. Yeah. I should send this to you, Mary. I should send this to you, Mary, so you can use it on one of your journals. Yes, Mary. I was. I don't remember. I did it earlier today, and then like I got it ready to do it. I think I just got camera shy and couldn't figure out how to do it. Bye, Shell. Love you, girl. Come on out. Okay. Let's see. See if the journal, and the journal's not in here that I did it in. Are you kidding me? Here's one of the journals that's going to go in the auction, though, that I made. This is my very first ever junk journal that I made. I love it. She's pretty. She's pretty thick, too. Right, let me go see if I can find the other box for that journal. Give me a second. Watch out, baby. I haven't finished this journal yet either. Somebody was supposed to send me an image of a lady to go on the front, and I just never got it. And I'm lost on what to do on the front now. But here's the charm I made. And this is my second junk journal I've made. So yeah, what I'm looking for is, okay, here we go. Let me measure this really quick so I know where I'm, ouch, my leg. What I'm doing. Oh, thank you. I'll send you that brooch thingy, Mary. Let me measure this really quick so I know where I'm. This is closed with Velcro dots. That's how I made these. But yeah. Just trying to remember where my score lines are. Okay. I have to remember where my dots are too. But yeah, so this is the other journal. I just haven't finished her either. I'm lost on what to do yet. The inside's done. I wanted to put a vintage lady on here, but I never got the one somebody was supposed to send me. So, but I sewed. All these are like sewn pages, and it's one of my favorite journals. I made this one when my daughter made her first journal. But yeah, there's 3 signatures, and it has these in each signature. But yeah. I'll probably auction this one off too. Or open up an Etsy shop once I get it finished. If I can get it finished before then. We'll see. This one has 3, Mary. And it's pretty plain. I mean, I didn't do a lot of embellishing just because I wanted to leave it for whoever got it to journal in. Tuck up. These are really old storybook page that I added. Yeah. Yep. This is an old book. It's from an old book. It's book paper. It's like it comes apart. Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. I'm feeling okay. I had a headache this morning, but I think it's mostly just from sinuses. There's like a library tuck spot there that I made there. It's one of my favorite ones I did. I really love this one. And this pocket there. Some tea dyed and coffee dyed paper. Yeah. Each signature has around the same about exactly the same thing in there. I don't know, Mary. I was thinking of like I made a little clay plate that says journal on it. That's gonna go on here. And then I had like a little flowerette thing that I was gonna put on here. Just, I don't know. I haven't found the image. Somebody had one and I loved it and it looked right. A vintage lady with like a rose color to her. like you know, just a pink color, rose color. But yeah, that's what I want on here. I think, I don't know, I'm lost on the cover of this. That's what I seen at first, but now I don't know. I don't even know what I want on there now. But yeah, and all the threads are hanging off the edges of the pages. The other one, the big one, this one has 5. This is a chunky monkey. This one is chunky. This was my very first one, and I love it. And she's chunky as hell. A pocket here, a paperclip button, dyed paper. Yeah, this one's very chunky. Some tuck spots and journaling cards. Yeah, this one's super chunky. Hi, Tammy. Nice to see you. Homemade tag I did. Another tag. It was so hard to... The coloring of this one actually turned out really good. I have another one I started, but I just haven't finished that one yet. And this Velcro's open and shuts. Bye, Susan. Sweet dreams. Hi. Hi, Susan. My crafty journey. How are you? So, coffee dyed music notepad. Yeah. Whoops. But yeah, this one is one of my favorites too. Origami bag with some tidbits in there, and yeah. It's one of my, oh, this is also a, okay. This is a tuck spot here, but it also flips up there. Well, thanks, Carrie. Yeah, this was my first one ever. And then this is a envelope with a card in there. Page that flips out. It would go back into where it goes. But yeah, very vintagey. And then there's the back. Ugh. Yeah, this one's chunky. 5 signatures. I don't remember how many pages. It's like 200 pages or more, I think. But it's huge. She's chunky. Ah, thank you. Move that away. Okay. So I'm going to explore this. Where's my... I don't know if I can find this. Move that out of the way. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Okay. Thanks, hon. That's how I got for a long time. Hey, I'll go get my little travel journals that I did. I tried to sell them, but nobody wanted them. I did these this past summer. Well, maybe it was fall. Somewhere around my birthday, I think last year. There's 3 of them. And they're made out of envelopes. Let me turn this around. They're made out of manila envelopes. The small ones. They're just little travel journals. Very small. Nothing really in them. More so just for a guy, I guess. They were mostly for a man. But, so yeah, somebody wanted them and then they backed out, so I was kind of upset. But, so yeah, I hate when that happens because then you're stuck with them. But I'll probably do these in the auction too. It's all it comes in a set. It's all 3 of them. It's one of my favorite things I did. What's up, Patty? This was my favorite one because it's all like flipped back and looks worn. What's up, Patty? You got a question, I might have an answer. Okay, so we're going to score at 2 1/4, right? Yeah. Oh man, I went down the wrong side. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna flip it around. Let's see. Is that one right? Let's see here. That to that. I think that's right. And 4 1/2. Where's my side? 4 1/2. Yeah, like you mean like the little. What type of bags are you talking about? Like paper sacks or pretty much anything you want can go in a journal. Yeah, I have like people use like the let me see if I got one here. Some people include these types of bags in their journals or paper sacks or like the little glassine bags that you put cookies or whatever into. Yeah. Yeah, junk journals, you can add anything in a junk journal. All right. See if I did it right. These work good. Also, you can send pocket letters in envelopes like these. Also, but these are for in my journal as little tuck pockets and stuff like that. That's what I'll be using these for. Why didn't it let me bend it? Come on. I hate when the score line just does not want to work. There we go. Oh yeah. I've got a bunch of envelopes and cards I got at that thrift store the other, or well, it wasn't that thrift store we went to. It was like we went to 7 different thrift stores Saturday with my mom, and I got 2 packages of envelopes and cards. Let's see. Okay. I guess I'll hurry up and show what we got at that thrift store because some of it's mixed up. But I got that right there, stencil. That was 10 cents. I got this mostly for Squirrel. Well, for me too, but a bunch of different rulers. Shapes, rulers, all that kind of stuff. 50 cents for that. I got this for 50 cents. I believe they're Fiskar stamps. Brand new in the package. I got some embellishments. Everything we got was half off. These are like little Thanksgiving stamps, it looks like. Package of feathers. Pink nonetheless. Border stamp. This one I thought was really cool. I'll show that in a second. Christmas type stamps. This one was only 50 cents. Whoops, let me go this way with it. And then the original price on that was $5.99 from Michael's. Look how old that price tag is, you guys. Look how old that tag is. This was 50 cents, and there's like a whole bunch of different stamps in there. I don't even know what stamps are in there. That was 50 cents. And then these metal plates, it says, "May you never lose your sense of wonder. What one loves in childhood stays in your heart forever. The happiest sound in the world is that of children laughing." And there's another package of them that, those are just plain sticker ones. And these ones are actually brads. Or eyelet quotes is what it's called. So yeah, that was 50 cents. And then Lacey found these. She said those will work good for journal cover type stuff. It's like, yeah. Some more fuzzy, pretty yarn. I only paid 50. What's that one? Although, yeah, this one was $1 and it was 50% off. It's got sparklies in it. Like I need any more of that, you guys. But I got 2 books. This one was, whoops. The best holiday crafts ever. That was 50 cents. I figured I'd check it out. And then I just got this book here to journal it up, basically, is what that book is for. And then a Ziploc bag full of beaded trim for 50 cents. She threw that one in because it was just on its own. And I got some blues. Lainey, close your eyes. And then some black and polka dot, pink polka dots, some white, some gold and black. Yeah. Those were 50 cents a piece. And then it was 7 spools for $1. So I got 7 spools. I got this. And 7 of these. So plus it was half off everything. So 50 cents for all of those and all those. So yeah, I like thrift store shopping. And I only get stuff if it's marked full. Hi, Copy and John. But yeah, so these are the cards and envelopes that I got, and I'm gonna make a journal out of these. They were 75 cents for each. It's a big old stacks of them though. Yeah, you can make journals out of anything. Oh. Got some new napkins. I forgot about my flamingo napkins. Oh, and then these were there for 10 cents. I got a bunch of those I can use to put washi on them to share with friends. And then these paperclip looking things. And some Elegant Writer calligraphy markers. And some seam binding. So yeah, that's what we got at like 3 of the stores. In that one antique thrift store that my mom, my daughter, and I went to, we only went through maybe a third of the rooms. That's there. There's 150 plus vendors in one of the buildings, and the other building has 75. And we only made it through not even half of one, and we were there for 2.5 hours. It was insane. Okay, back to what I was doing. Give me a second to move this. Fort Wayne, Indiana, Laney. Laney, I gotta go to Pennsylvania, and probably not, I don't know when, but I gotta go there and get the rest of my stuff, so when I head that way, I'll come see you, and I will take you to some of the, I used to thrift shop there all the time. I will pick you up, and we will go thrift store shopping when I get up there. I think I'm coming next year, probably next, I want to try and get out that way before winter hits, because I want to get my shit before winter hits. On this one, I'm going to trim the edges again. I should just use my cutter. So I'm not cutting straight. No, not in Florida. My daughter's in Florida. No, I'm in Indiana now. I used to live in Pennsylvania. But I was born and raised in Michigan. Go, and I got to trim that side just a smidgen. Go, and we're done with that. Okay. I'm going to take my corner rounder and use the 1/2 inch one. This paper pack Squirrel got me in Missouri. Hobby Lobby. I believe it was. Oh, I guess I gotta go find my ink so I can ink these edges on this one. Because that's going in my book. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go get my... I got Vintage Photo, which I usually always use Vintage Photo when I ink my edges. So let me go grab that real quick. This is the only distressing, well, now I got that yellow one, but the Tim Holtz distressing that I usually bought was the Vintage Photo. Oh, the paper pack? Give me a second. Let me get it. Sorry. Oh, maybe, nope, this one's at Michael's, I think. Maybe it's Hot Buy, so it's probably a Michael's. So it's only $5. It's called Ooh La La. I have like three of these. When I like paper, I buy a couple stacks. So I think I got like 2 or 3 of these, this one. I usually always get 2 if I like them enough. Lainey, I think everybody does. We all drive our other halves nuts if we have an other half. I just drive my family nuts. So when I distress, I just start off the edge and then work my way in to get a better blend. Otherwise, you get like the edge of your pad on there and it doesn't look blended. It looks just put down. So I always start off and work my way in. Sorry for the shaking. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you. Sorry to see you left my group. But I did remove a certain someone that a few of you guys were having issues with. I'm not saying names, so I'm keeping the name out of it, but that person is removed, so if she's the reason y'all left the group, you can come back because she's no longer in there. Would love to have you back. Okay, now I'm going to fold all these edges up so I can get this part of it. I better not show you my Paris box I have then, Lainey. Okay, so we're all inked up here. And I'm going to run a piece of, oh, whoops, got to do that side. Woo, almost forgot. That always happens to me, and then I remember it once it's in the book. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're all inked. Yes, now we're all inked. All right. Let me get a baby wipe and wipe that up. All right. Let Ashley know too if she wants to come back. As soon as I'll check it here in a minute. If you've already joined it again, I'll put you back in. Yeah, I'd much rather just boot one person out of my group than lose a handful of people from my group because of one person. So, let's just say I took out the trash. Oh, nice, Lainey. I think I have a couple extra Paris-like ones, so when I send you that package, whatever it was, tomorrow. Oh, wait, what's tomorrow? Tuesday? I think so, yeah. I'll get it together and... Oh, my God, don't do that, Pixie! Oh, my heart cannot take that shit. No, you're fine. Hey, come here. You're fine. There's nothing out there. Here, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Look at, want to see? Hey, 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 hey. Shh. Say hi. You're okay. It's okay. You're okay. I know. You're okay. There's nobody out there. You're okay. You're okay. Settle down. Ouch! Really? Oh. Sometimes I wish you didn't have feet. Oh. She just like dug my nipple with her paw. Oh. Ouch. Okay, back to what we was doing before I got rudely beaten by my dog. Alright, so I'm going to run a strip of score tape here and on this end, so that way it's stuck down good. Oh my God, that hurts. Oh, I got a lot of shoot. Lainey, we don't, I'm a paper hoarder. I'm a paperholic. Like this, which one was it? This pack of paper here I've had for 3 years. I think this is a new one. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I've had it for a couple, yeah. No, I've had this one for a couple years. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Pixie, you killed my boob. Pixie Louise, get out of that room right now. Out. One. Where are you at? That's what I thought. You stay out of that room. Here. Have your doggy. You're being naughty. Oh. Yeah, her hair's coming back in. Didn't miss much except for Pixie about ripping my boob off with her foot. Oh, man, that hurt. Okay. Ooh, doggy. I could use glue to glue it down, but I like using score tape. I usually always run a bead of glue in between too, though. If you watch my journal making process video, you'll see that. I do that a lot. Lordy. Mother. Oh, she killed my girls. Ooh, doggy. Oh, Pixie's a pain in the butt. Oh. Yeah. I have a bunch that are just solid colored cardstock because I was into card making and stuff, but I just couldn't get the feel of making a bunch of cards. It just, I don't know, I got bored, I guess you could say. Okay, let's see. Okay. So on this one, because my score tape's off on the edge, when I pull it back, I'm just going to fold that underneath. You won't even see it. There we go. And now I'm going to run a bead of, oh man, my girl's hurting. Fabri-Tac there. Just underneath that line. Oh, Pixie, you stink, man. She's got gas. Oh, that's gross. Although I have to say, it's not as bad as what my daughter's was this weekend. Ooh, that girl was ranking. Yeah, last year, before I moved back up here to Indiana, I was going to have a D-stash sale, but I never was able to get to it. Because I have paper pad. Well, I don't know if I'd get rid of my paper pads because I'm really, like, very fond of them. But I have stamps and all sorts of shit that I don't use. That I probably won't use. So I'm just going to get rid of it if I'm not going to use it. Alright, so. Oops, forgot to ink that one there. There we go. And that one is done. So this is going to go in the journal I'm making. I'm going to score it down the middle. So it'll be like a pocket in between both on the signature. So you have like a two-sided pocket for inside. I think I do my journals different from other people too. I think I always seem to start I do the pages and stuff first and make the inserts and all that kind of stuff, but then I work on the outside. Because I can start right together. So what I did was I scored 3 lines down the spine. So when I add my signatures in, it's got a give room and it'll wrap right around it. Because this will probably be, I'll probably put these on like the 3rd page or something in my signatures. So yeah, and then I'll add my Velcro dots there. And I got like little flat back crystals that'll go right here to open it. So yeah. I have a ton of nail polish because one of my friends was moving. She didn't want to take her nail polish. I was like, okay. She gave it to me, and I don't even wear nail polish. Like tons of it. It's the container I have in stinks. Yeah. So this is the bag I'm using for my journal cover. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to use the back. I think I'm just going to do front and back with this. So that's going to be the bag. Here's what's going. This is Pixie's rice box. So this journal is going to be pretty thick. This is what I'm going to use to make the journal. Is this box here. So yeah, it's going to be a big journal. Well, minus that right there. But yeah. And this is really thick. Lainey, this is real thick cardboard, so I figured it would work perfect for this journal since it's going to be pretty thick. I'll send you one of these bags, Lainey. Well, now I gotta remember where I scored at. Oh, 4.5. Why does that look bigger than it was? Right, does it? Yeah. Okay. I want this one. I don't want this one as wide. So let me see here. No. I'm gonna try. That one's gonna get scored at 3. Two and 10. Thank you. I got another one that's not as big as that box, but I have a wooden crate. It's like a maybe 3 foot long by 2 foot high, and it's packed plumb full of cardboard boxes that I've saved over the past 3 years. Tons of boxes I've saved. Yeah, I'll have to put some in when I send you that jewel thing, Mary. I'll send you some because I don't use them as much as I should, but with my work schedule, how it's been, I ain't got time for shit. But that'll change soon because I'm going to part-time. I just don't know when the part-time starts. I just know this week I think I'm still on my full-time schedule, and then I find out tomorrow what my part-time will be. Hopefully, it's not weekends. Although weekends, we only open till 6 on Saturdays, and we're only open till 5 on Sundays, so if I have to do weekends, it won't be relatively too bad, but I really don't want to do weekends. Have you played with your jelly plate yet, Miss Mary? Oh, thank you, Carrie. Oh, that's cool. I never thought of using that, Mary. I'm keeping it upside down, Lainey. You're lucky it's not blue. Poor Lainey. I'm even keeping the turned up pieces upside down so you don't have to see it. Oh yeah, we were talking about doing a toilet paper roll journal swap. The mini journal out of toilet paper rolls. You use like six toilet paper rolls is what's the requirement going to be. That's for August swap. We've been talking about it in our group, in the admin group chat. But yeah, we're talking about doing a toilet paper roll swap, journal swap, like mini album swap. They're fun to make. I think it'll be a fun swap. Hi, Gilly. Nice to see you. I don't really have space now. Now that Squirrel's getting into crafting too, it's a double whammy here. But I am learning to share my craft supplies. Which I find it very difficult at times to do. Okay, so now we gotta ink these edges. Oh, that one over there. Did I do that one? There we go. And this envelope, this actually, if I would have done this bottom flap a little shorter, like only maybe a half of an inch tall, I could actually set, you can actually do that. Here, let me show you on this one. So with this one, when you score it, if I would have made this flap like a half inch, scored it at a half inch instead of the 2 inches, when you fold it up, pocket letter will fit inside that. So it's actually a really cute envelope to mail your pocket letters in. That's how I used to send mine when I did pocket letters back in the day. Hi, Miss Aussie Mom. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah, Brenda, that too, yeah. And paper towel roll cardboard is good. If you put a couple of them together, you can make a rounded spine on your journals. If you didn't know that. Sue. Yeah, yeah, Lainey. The hearts are foiled. I'm trying not to show you this stuff. That one's foiled. All the gold on it's foiled. What other one? Oh, that one's got foil. You made me show you. It's not my fault. Okay. Put this off this way. Sorry for the shaking if it shakes. Don't need that side done because that one's going to be hidden. Thank you, Miss Aussie Mom. Lainey, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. By the time I say what like if it's there, it's gonna be too late. You're only gonna see it before you hear me anyways, because of the delay. Oh my goodness, man. Okay. Yeah, and you can also make these to send flock swap mail in, and yeah, all sorts of different things you can send with these. Happy mail. It's pretty. Make sure I don't forget no inks on this one. Okay. And again, tape on, it folds that way, so I'm going to put tape on this side. Check Michael's or I think Hobby Lobby might have it too. I think this one was a Michael's one though. Oh my god, the neighbor. There's another new neighbor next door, I think. Let me look. Oh, nope, it's somebody else. Damn, they're so loud. I was thinking it was the new neighbor, but I guess not. So I'm going to add my glue to help with the extra measures. I love using Fabri-Tac. I'll help you find it, Lainey. Come on. I don't want to use a sharp object. Oh, I better put that on safety. My luck, I'd stuck my hand down and got my hand right into it. Throw these away. Make sure my tape is not sticking out the edges. And down we go. There. And the second one's done. All right. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, it's almost. Oh, this is my bone folder. I got it 4 years ago. I think it's been 4 years now. Because I lost the one that came with my scoreboard. No idea where it went. No idea. So yeah. Now, let's see. Oh, my back is killing me. I'm going to do a couple of this one. It's funny because I got my X-Acto knife like 5 years ago, or my craft knife, and then like 2 years later, without realizing it, when I got my heat gun, they match, and I didn't know they were gonna match. It was funny, kind of cool. And I have placemats that I got like way before either of these that actually match them too, which was strange because I didn't even get them at the same stores. None of them. I got them at 3 different stores. The placemats I got at Dollar Tree, and the craft knife I got at Michael's, and my heat, or no, I got my heat gun at Michael's and this at AC Moore. So yeah. Oh wow, Brenda. Lainey, one thing I will tell you, just because you see somebody has it does not mean you need it. That's one thing where we all kind of, oh, well, you know, so-and-so has it, so I gotta have it. That's what they use. No, you don't need it. You don't have to have it. Just, you know, don't think you have to have everything to craft or to make things with. And you ask any of the ladies in here and they'll say the same thing. We all suffer from that, we see something new, we gotta have it. I'm looking for a specific, where is it at? I want the black and white one. Nope. There it is. That one. Ouch. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Joyce. Nice to see you. What was that one? Can't remember where I scored it. Oh, dang, I got the yellows. I gotta remember where I scored that. Hi, Mike. Nice to see you. Hi, Cynthia. Donut? Yeah, I have a butterfly punch, but I don't think it would line up with that very well. After I get done with this envelope, I am going to have to head off probably for a little bit, or the rest of the night, because I have laundry to finish, dishes to finish, and I got to have dinner yet, and I got to get to bed early because I got work in the morning again. After having a whole week off, over a week actually, back to the grind. Definitely not, come on, cut, thank you. Definitely not looking forward to it. Ugh. Not at all. I'm over the drama from there, and the stress is ridiculous. And stress is the last thing I need, but everything else going on. So yeah. So we've been making envelopes today. I have little ones that I made, and we got some bigger ones that I made. I'm gonna make a journal. It's gonna go in the auction. It's gonna be around my birthday, I think, is when I do it. In October. Whatever comes first, 500 subbies or my birthday. One thing I don't like about this cutter is when it's thin paper, it does not cut for shit. So it likes to ripple it. Okay. Move that out of the way. This thing is so much bigger than my hand. At work. It's never ending at work. It's just dumb. Like when I went in there Friday to talk to my boss, I had to call the human resource, and look at the yawn. She basically the human resource lady informed me that, which I understand it, but still, I can't control when I'm sick. So basically, if I'm sick, then I can't miss days. I have to stay at work if I'm sick. Can't miss work. Well, then it was if I have a doctor's appointment that I have to deal with, then I have to come into work, leave work, go to my appointment, come back to work, and make up the difference, the time, stay after work to make up the time that I missed because I had to miss work. Stupid. Whether I feel good or not, I still have to go back to work. It's dumb. Brenda. Oh no, Kathy. Trim that a little bit. This. I'm going to trim these down on the sides of it. My cutter's being a brat, so I'm not going to use that because it's just going to shred this paper. It's so thin. I like the thicker cardstock. I don't really care for the thinner cardstock or pattern paper, but it works good for some things, but it makes some things difficult. Using a cutter, for example. The cutters just shred this paper. And I just that is a new blade on there, so I shouldn't have to change my blade again. But hell, this has been the same blade of my knife for 4 years. I haven't even changed this blade of my craft knife ever. Recut my corner. I have a laptop, but I don't use it. I don't care for laptops. Like I would rather be on my desktop. Okay. Yay. And now to ink the pages again. Whoops, I don't have to do that side. Okay. Nope, not that side. We didn't get much of a storm here. It thundered a little bit, but no rain yet. It'll probably hit when I'm ready for bed because I don't like thunderstorms. So it's gonna hit when we go to bed. And Pixie will be up all night, and I'll be a cranky spanky at work. So I won't have to sleep. And I'll probably get in trouble because I have an eye doctor's appointment tomorrow. It was either that or wait 3 months for a eye doctor appointment, and I'm not waiting 3 more months to go see another doctor for shit. Because work is being a dick. So they're just going to have to deal with it. I don't care. At this point, I really don't give a crap anymore what they do. I'm not stressing whether or not they're going to let me go because I had to miss work due to an illness or because I was sick that day or missed too much work. Or they'll probably let me go saying I couldn't perform my work activity. Well, no, when you're sick, you can't really perform much, can you? But at this point, I don't care. I'm not going to stress over that crap anymore. So... Alright, and so that's done, and now we just got got to add our score tape here. I don't remember which side I was on because my luck I would have put this on the wrong one. So I stopped to think for a second where I was at. One thing I learned with journals and making stuff and doing things, measure twice, cut once, double check before you put it down. Like when I was doing my scavenger hunt journal and I put the dictionary page upside down, and then I ended up putting it on the wrong page. It was supposed to go on the other page that there was. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you enjoy your nap, Holly? Was I that boring? Okay, there we go. There, now I've got my 3 envelopes made for my 3 signatures. I'm probably going to do more signatures than that than 3. But for now, that's what I have made, is those. You see here. Oh. Yeah, this is going to make a big journal. It's not going to be this size. I'll cut the flaps off. And this opens up on that side. So that's how it'll come off. So we'll cut down to here. Yeah, I'll cut it down to about there. And to there. So this journal will be about 9.5 inches, which ain't bad. 9.5 by 9. So that won't be a bad journal. So usually what I do is I trim the edges off. This one will get trimmed there. And then this one will go down at the bottom. I'll trim it. And this is thick. This is a thick one. So, and I'll save these pieces because I can make tags out of those. That's usually what I do. I should go get the guillotine and bring that out to cut this down, but that thing's heavy and I don't have the strength today to move that damn thing. So what I would do is, if it fits, is it going to fit? Oh, it really fits. So usually what I do is I stick the box under, cut that down. So we would go with this side because, ugh. Come on. There we go. I'm doing it to, oh, see, I can't even close this, so yeah, I can't even use this. I'm going to have to get the guillotine. But, anyways, actually, I can just do it like this, too. Where's my, well, that's not even bad. I'll have to get one of my craft rulers and put it next to it. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, state boxes. I got Kleenex boxes. Like, you can use the decorated Kleenex boxes as tags and ATCs. They're... Oh. Like, look at these designs. Now, would those make some cool ATC and tag backgrounds? There's them. Yeah. I always buy pretty Kleenexes. I have like 30 boxes or more now because my mom and dad gave me a bunch the other day too. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my crap food. Alright. Is that gonna be big enough? Use this one. Maybe? That one's big enough? Don't lose a finger! Don't want to scratch my mat up, so I'm going to use a craptastic one I have. Oh, I don't know why. Well, shit! I need my blade. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna go nice and slow. Probably do a few different cuts just until it pulls away. Because I don't want to move. So the slower the better as far as that goes for that. Some cases not so much. Alright, so we're gonna cut that side off. There. Oh, I can do that one under my thing. Let me finish cutting these off. And this in here. Hi Joyce. Hi everybody. If I missed you, hi Linda Scott. Oh girl, I've had like 4 thumbs down. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Whatever. You know we got those snide, jealous peoples out there. You know, the two-faced ones that are nicey to your face and then talk shit and treat you like shit behind your back. Yeah. I don't let it get to me though. It's just whatever. Hey. They just don't seem to realize that that still counts as a view. Like, but anyways, I don't mind. Whatever. Clean up that there. And that. Okay, so that's done there. So now I have to trim this down to how wide I want it. That looks crooked for some reason. Are you straight? You're straight, but you look crooked. I'm gonna that and that's crooked. Okay, so I gotta cut those 2 pieces off. There. I don't want it to be 9 inches long. Well, she's not blocked from my stream. I don't know if she's noticed she was kicked out of the group yet. I was actually expecting her to say something last night during the live stream, but, you know, I didn't see nothing, so. Okay, I think I'm going to go 7.5. Okay, so we're going to go 7.5 by 9, I think. Let's see, where's the piece of paper? I'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, whoops, that's a scroll. Okay. What the hell? Okay. So we're going to fold this. Boop-a-doop. That's going to go there. So 6. So we're going to go. We're going to go 7. So I'm going to go 9.5 by 7 for this journal. So open that baby up. What did I say, 7? Yeah. Wait. How big? Ooh, let me look at my other one. Hang on. We'll see how big this one is. Let me measure this one. How wide I had it. Where'd my ruler go? I always like to leave extra on my where my signatures come out, so that way stuff doesn't get squished right here. I just how I always do it. So 6 1/4. So we're just gonna go 6.5 at that. Do 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 do. Oh, it is Cricut. See, I knew it was Cricut. I could tell it was Cricut. No, I just got to figure out which side was Cricut. That one. Okay, let's see here. We'll cut it down this way. See, is that side Cricut? No, that side's good. It was this side. Okay. All right. Just go from this. Oh, that's going to bug me. Now I got to cut this the right way because that's just going to irritate the shit out of me. I'm going to cut this top off first. Yeah. Okay. Good there. Okay. Now a little easier to work with. And okay. Oh, I used to go to visit writing whenever the ex was at work. He had to work in the office up there sometimes. Okay. Go in there. Now I can cut this how I want it. 6.5. And 6.5. got it done. That's why I like using the bigger boxes, because if I mess up, I can still trim it down and still have the room I need. Okay. Close that bad thing up. And what I'll do before I do my bag on here is I will go and sand all this down, like rough it up a little bit with sandpaper, so that way it's not so smooth and a wax coating over this. So I have a better surface for my glue and tape and whatever I stick to it is going to adhere easier to it. You need a rotary cutter, Linda? I have some. I love them, but I won't use them on paper. I use it when I do my fabric and such. It's funny that I'm very accident prone, so I'm always try to be extra careful when I use my knives and stuff, because I'm so accident prone. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, so this is the bag that's going to go on here. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. Oh, that's not glittery. So this side is the side I'm going to be using. And oh, I'm going to have to do a bigger box for that? Shit, are you kidding me? I should have measured this first. Okay. That would have made more sense. Come on. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Trying to open this up. And I ripped that side on accident. But that's okay. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to cut it off at Paris. Right above the Paris we're going to cut. And Paris is going to go on the spine of the book. So I'll trim it there. Close your eyes, Lainey. I used to live in the same town as you, Jenny. Definitely don't miss that shithole. Hated that town. Saving these. I've been in every state except for Hawaii and Alaska, and those are on my bucket list. Yep, yep. I'm going to trim that off right there so I don't ruin that part anymore. damn seam on that? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. So, I don't think that box is really... I want that whole thing, so we're going to have to cut a different box. Give me a second. Actually, I could probably just make it from scratch with some chipboard. Let me see here. How big do I need it? 10 inches? I'll be right back. Let's see if I got some 12 by 12 chipboards. Because I want a big spine. Okay. Oh, I got it. So we're just going to make my own shell of... I'm just going to make a shell for this to go on. Because I want that whole... this whole thing. Tip. Probably cut it about here. Oh, Lainey, hang on. I might have the pink one. Let me go look. Nope, sorry, lady, you're shit out of luck. That's all I got. Sorry. I wish it was pink too, because I'd rather have pink than blue. Pink's my favorite color. I love pink. So we're gonna cut this at 8.5. No, I'm not. I'm probably just not gonna get that whole image. I want all that rose, but I don't think I'm gonna get all of that rose. So we're gonna go at 7. I'll go to 7, and then I'll be able to get half of that rose, at least this one. So I'm gonna cut this one at 7 inches. So it'll be 7 inches wide. This is a craft mat that got ruined. There's a self-healing one, but it didn't look like it self-healed very well. Somebody ironed his, not Squirrel, but somebody else ironed his suit on it, and that's what happened. You can't use it to iron. So, yeah. It's, oh shit, it's already almost 7 o'clock and I have to get dinner going. No, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble. I need to eat because I haven't eaten yet today. I was gonna eat earlier and then I got sidetracked and didn't eat yet. So, and I gotta feed Pixie. So actually, I will work on this later this week. I'll do a video. I'll probably go live one night this week, but Squirrel's gonna work on his stuff too. So yeah. But anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm starving. I need to eat actually. It's almost 7 o'clock at night, and I didn't eat yet. And I have still got laundry to do and wash dishes. So yes, I better get my butt busy. But thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Loves and hugs. Out. You want to say bye, Pixie Lou? Here. Come here. Tell 'em bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say have a good night. See you guys later. Huh? Up here. Say bye. See you guys later. Have a good night, guys. Love ya. Thanks for tuning in.